Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in the filming studio at Massive Joe's headquarters with resident intra-workout supplement enthusiast, Vince.
What's going on?
Vince, we have a new intra-workout.
We do.
It's a category that is very new in the supplement game, but it is rapidly growing. I think this is the third product in probably the same number of months that we've dropped a Basic Breakdown on from our new friends at Hostile Supplements, Intra R3. Vince,
Yes.
let's take a deep dive.
Let's do it. So from the top, serving size is one rounded scoop, which is 38.5 grams, and there's 20 serves per tub.
Pretty standard, right from
yeah.
the top. A lot of these intra workouts are 20 serves. Assumption is you're training 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You got a full month supply or a full 4 week supply in the 20 serve dose.
Yeah. Calories, there is some calories in here because it does have some carbohydrates.
It does.
So there's 80 calories,
Yep.
of which 21 grams of carbohydrates and 5 grams of that is sugar, which we'll get to in a minute.
We will.
So there is some pantothenic acid and 100 milligram dose, which is vitamin B5.
Oh,
I think.
Let's get my B vitamins mixed in. Let's say it's a B vitamin.
Yep. And then we have some magnesium 50 milligrams,
Yep.
sodium 200 milligrams, and potassium 200 milligrams as well.
So we've got some electrolytes in the
100%.
mix right from the start, going
Yeah.
to support hydration and therefore muscular endurance.
We then get into the good stuff. So we have some Harley Bryant cyclic dextrin as clustered dextrin in a 15 gram dose.
What a start. I
good.
love myself some clustered
It's
dextrin,
good, isn't
man.
it?
Love it. 15 grams, not a bad dose. I like to, when I've trained on clustered dextrin, I've just trained on clustered dextrin.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like 20 grams
Yeah.
total, but 15 grams, good nonetheless.
We then have a BCAA in a 2-on-1 blend in a 6 gram dose, which is 3 grams of leucine, 1.5 grams of isoleucine, and 1.5 grams of instantized L-valine.
Beautiful. They've gone for the scientifically validated 2-on-1 ratio. They've gone for 6 total grams. We're off to a good start here, Vince.
We then have some more carbs, which is 5 grams of dextrose, which is that 5 grams of sugar
Okay.
we saw earlier. So
Yeah.
5 grams of dextrose, there's
Yeah.
a carbohydrate in there as well.
So that's it's a 3-to-1 ratio of a very high GI carb being dextrose. Well, the other way actually, 1-to-3 ratio
1-to-3, yeah.
of a very high GI carb being dextrose, and then technically it's a low GI carb because of the way it passes through your gastrointestinal tract, clustered dextrin. So we got a little bit of interplay there in terms of how fast the carbohydrates are getting into the bloodstream, being converted to glucose, and then being available to be used as energy.
100%. We then have a gram of L-tyrosine in there, which is in there to elevate mood, increase feeling of well-being.
Interesting.
Yep. We then have a gram of taurine in there as well, which is going to help with endurance, electrolyte balance with those electrolytes before.
Yeah, it is. Some nice synergies in there to promote muscular endurance.
We then have a gram of L-threonine, which is another amino acid, in there, which it plays into the other ones that we come up to in a minute.
It does.
We have a gram of betaine anhydrous, really muscle power.
It is. Yeah. Slightly underdosed
It
though.
is, yeah.
Betaine anhydrous, we want to see 2.5 grams, really to kind of promote muscle power as a precursor to creatine. But in there nonetheless.
We then have a mushroom complex, formerly known as Pico-2, in a 1 gram dose, in there for really endurance as well, and muscle power a bit as well.
Yeah.
And then we get into the rest of the EAA. So we have L-lysine, 450 milligrams, L-phenylalanine, 400 milligrams, L-histidine, 50 milligrams, L-methionine, 50 milligrams, and L-tryptophan, 50 milligrams.
What's our total EAAs in there, Vince?
So 2 grams of EAAs,
Yep.
8 grams total. 8 grams total if you include your BCAAs as EAAs, which they are.
They are.
So 8 grams total aminos.
Yes.
2 grams EAAs, 6 grams BCAAs.
Okay, good. And that's it. That's the formula.
That's the formula.
So we got some interesting things happening here from an intra-workout perspective. And now that we've got a few products in this category, we can kind of place this intra R3. I think where these intra-workouts kind of start is full spectrum aminos, carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of the bare minimum expectation for a complete intra-workout. So Hostile have done that.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, they've gone and thrown some ingredients that support endurance, in particular, the Pico-2, the taurine, and the electrolytes.
Yeah.
And an ingredient to support muscle power, the betaine, although it's not very well dosed. So we've got some other bits and pieces and the tyrosine in there to support elevation in mood, feeling of well-being.
Yeah.
So we've got some other kind of things playing in here on top of the baseline expectation of big dose of carbs, full spectrum aminos in a big dose as well.
100%.
So it kind of sits in the middle, I
Yeah.
would say, of kind of what we've seen for intra-workout supplements up to this point in time.
I quite like it because you can take it as a standalone if you're into more endurance or performance-based sports.
Yes.
Or if you're bodybuilding in the gym,
Yeah.
it's going to stack very well with your pre-workout, non-stim pre-workout, or you can have it by itself.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, and that is
But-
something to it is something to keep in mind from an intra-workout perspective as well. In resistance-based training, because a lot of us are taking pre-workouts,
Yeah.
and so we're getting a lot of the ingredients that are kind of finding their ways into intra-workouts already in our pre-workout.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, man, do I really need that much betaine intra-workout if I just had 5 grams pre-workout or 2.5 grams pre-workout? Do I want beta-alanine in my intra-workout if I just had a full clinical dose in my pre-workout? So there is definitely interplay from a stackability perspective.
Yeah.
And I think in that regard, just replaying in my mind Hostile's pre-workout supplements, it does from a stacking perspective play out really, really well.
It does.
Where are we at in terms of flavors, price, and availability?
So 2 flavors, an orange and a watermelon. And we're looking at $109.95 in the Australian market.
Okay, so the price is really middle of where it should be from an intra-workout perspective. We've got products that sit below that but are simpler formulas.
Yep.
We've got products that sit above that but are much more complete intra-workout formulas. So I think the price for Intra R3 represents really good value for money.
I agree.
Availability.
Available soon.
Well, I'm going to say by the time this video by the time you guys are watching this video, it's probably already available.
If not sold out, so in which we're sorry.
Links in the description box. Either way, click
There's
the
more
link.
coming otherwise.
Let's always. Let's see what's happening. Vince, anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Massive Joe's YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, smart TV, and any other device that you are watching this video on. That is Basic Breakdown on the all-new Hostile Intra R3 Complete Intra Workout Supplement. Until next time, where we come to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the Massive Joe's YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.